From calling out Will Smith,
for 30 years, he convinced the world he is a nice guy,
to exposing Angelina Jolie.
My only chance with her is if I black up and check myself into a Mozambique orphanage.
Here are 10 times celebrities got destroyed by Jimmy Carr, starting with a Comedy Central special, where Jimmy roasted not one, but 3 celebrities, with the first being Pete Davidson, who got a burn he would never forget.
I'm appalled that people would come here and make jokes about the sacrifice Pete's heroic father made on 9/11. This is not the roast of Pete Davidson's father. That was in 2001.
But Jimmy soon found another target.
Ann Coulter. Here we go.
And he didn't plan on holding back.
Ann Coulter is one of the most repugnant, hateful, hatchet-faced is alive. But it's not too late to change, Ann. You could kill yourself.
But destroying only her personality wasn't enough.
Ann Coulter looks so much like a truck stop transvestite that I saw Jeff Ross run to an ATM just before the show.
Jimmy dropped one last bomb before moving on to someone else.
Ann Coulter's... Seriously, this gets classy. Ann Coulter's is now so old and dry that it's just got a job drawing cartoons for The New Yorker.
And that someone else was none other than the main star of the show.
And so we come to the iconic Rob Lowe.
But Rob wasn't prepared for Jimmy calling out his dark past.
Rob Lowe is like a Ken doll. He's plastic and often the first thing to enter a teenage girl's vagina.
And Jimmy only amped up his destruction.
Underage girls always felt safe making tapes with Rob because they knew no one would ever watch a movie starring Rob Lowe. Rob has been involved in 4 lawsuits with former nannies. Rob says he didn't those nannies, and I believe him because he's either telling the truth or he's the best actor in the world.
But before Jimmy was done for the night, he gave Rob a final thank you.
It's been an honor being here tonight. My friends back at home aren't going to believe me when I tell them I got to roast Charlie Sheen's brother's friend. And I have to thank Rob Lowe, what a top man, allowing us to say such horrible things right to where his face used to be.
And Jimmy's list of burying celebrities didn't end with these 3, because a misogynistic influencer's name was added to it shortly after an audience member brought it up.
What do I think about Andrew Tate?
Leading the comedian to expose who Andrew truly is.
Well, I think he's a John Mulaney. You know John Mulaney, amazing American comic? He made an observation about 5 years ago. I mean, he's a brilliant comic mind. But he made an observation. He said, Donald Trump is a poor person's idea of what a rich person is. Right? That's exactly it, right? Andrew Tate, to me, is a 14-year-old's idea of what a man looks like.
But he wasn't done dropping bombs.
He's cosplay Grand Theft Auto.
Andrew Tate wasn't the only narcissist Jimmy had demolished on stage, because in another show, his audience asked him his thoughts on another striking celebrity.
What's your thoughts on Will Smith, Jimmy?
What, sorry?
What's your thoughts on Will Smith?
My thoughts on Will Smith, I think he's...
His friendly banter, the bomb he dropped on Christy Cielo during their roast battle on Comedy Central was far from it.
I was going to talk about Christie's career, but it's like trying to punch fog. There's nothing there.
The roast battle started with Christy's awkward jokes.
Okay, Jimmy is so desperate to be accepted by America that he rebelled against paying his taxes.
But if that last joke wasn't embarrassing enough, Christy tried again, only to fail more spectacularly.
Jimmy reminds me of, it's Donald Trump, because they both are convicted criminals and their fans should know better.
And when it came to Jimmy's turn, he ended the battle with a single scathing roast.
I was going to talk about Christie's career, but it's like trying to punch fog. There's nothing there. Nothing. There are ISIS sleeper cells with higher profiles. I looked it up on the internet and Google said, me either.
But if Christy got away with a single roast, Jimmy would put P. Diddy on blast not once, but twice in his shows.
What was P. Diddy's parties really like?
What was P. Diddy's parties like? I'll be honest with you, love, I feel bad for P. Diddy because there's never been a worse name to have in court. Did he? Yeah, he did.
Jimmy wasn't done wrecking P. Diddy just yet.
Tell us a P. Diddy joke.
A P. Diddy joke? Well, sir, I don't think it's a laugh. Those P. Diddy parties made me sick. Seriously, the catering was awful.
Just like Jimmy owned P. Diddy for his sexual accusations, he also scorched Elon Musk for his Nazi accusations.
The inauguration was something, wasn't it? People are saying that Elon Musk gave a Nazi salute. So now the debate is Elon Musk a Nazi or is Elon Musk autistic? Can't he be both? There's a lot of crossover, isn't there? They all love trains.
But Jimmy soon explained what he really thought of Elon.
Elon Musk is, he's not a Nazi. I mean, he's a genius. He's a genius. And what you've got to remember is, my friend Neil Brennan pointed this out to me. I recommend his comedy special, excellent. But he pointed out, being a genius comes with some baggage, right? Being a genius comes with a little Salt Bay pinch, crazy. And he's got a bit of that going on.
And in another show, Jimmy owned Elon for his nationality instead of his actions.
Can I just, for the record, can I just say, Elon Musk is not a Nazi. He's a South African. And there is a slight difference.
Unfortunately for South Africans, they got caught in Jimmy's crossfire at Elon.
South Africans are great people. They are. Well, people aren't aware of it, though. They're not aware of it because everyone knows, French is the international language of love. But did you know Afrikaans is the international language of serious sexual assault?
And Jimmy only doubled down on his joke.
What's that lovely South African phrase? It's romantic. Let's not turn this into a murder. Swoon.
While Jimmy went off on Elon's origins, he didn't hold back when David Hasselhoff tried taking shots at Jimmy's own country.
Well, you were great on the show.
Yeah, thanks. I had a hard time understanding everyone, but I got to tour the country and...
You ended up going out with a lovely Welsh girl as well.
Yeah, my girlfriend is from Glenheath, and the weather's tough over there. The weather's tough everywhere. You have 2 winters over here. I mean, you have 2 summers. It's like you have winter and July.
Yeah, that's why the buttons on our shirt go all the way up to the top.
And when David tried attacking the UK again, Jimmy immediately took him to task.
I haven't watched Britain's Got Talent this year until last night. I realized that the show is exactly the same as it was last year. They just go to, like, the hospital, and it's like One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest, and they give you the people medication, and they send them to Britain's Got Talent.
And that's how you got the job.
David Hasselhoff wasn't the only veteran actor that was put in line by Jimmy, because he also owned Stephen Fry when he was trying to do a documentary voice.
In the olden days, a certain class of person virtually ruled the roost.
Another embarrassing moment was waiting for him in a different episode. He turned his lucid dream about Angelina Jolie into a comedy routine.
I had a dream about her a couple of weeks ago. I'm not saying it was sexy. I had to get the sheets off with a toffee hammer. That's a weird joke, isn't it? Because at once your mind has to go, and toffee hammers.
But it didn't take long for Jimmy to expose Angelina's hypocritical side.
I realise I haven't got much of a chance with Angelina Jolie. She's with Brad Pitt. I've got a face like a potato. My only chance with her is if I black up and check myself into a Mozambique orphanage.
Showing that no matter how popular a celebrity is, they aren't spared from Jimmy's destruction.